I definitely, the focus right now is making sure that Trump wins the election. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. And I think if Trump loses, we're going to see, our cities are going to get less safe. Borders obviously going to be wide open. We're going to see government spending go ballistic. It's inflation go nuts. It's going to be just bad on every level.
Before we get started, make sure you go ahead and check us out at bitcoinbros101.com. Once again, we got our ebooks, crash courses, all our social links, the premium Patreon pass. If you want to check us out and get our ebook, we have these 2 books we made just for you. The Crypto Millionaire, Getting Started with Bitcoin and Crypto's Ultimate Beginner's Guide, instant download. If you want to get more in the charts, Technical Analysis 101, get it today. And getting straight to it, taking a look at the Bitcoin price chart at the current time it's recording, we see Bitcoin is right above 68,000 at $68.14 thousand. So if we zoom into the price action, what do we see? What do we anticipate? So we see the price action right here. We see that we have been putting in higher highs and higher lows. And right now we're at a major level of resistance. If we look back into the left of the charts, we've mapped this out for you weeks before, and you see that back in July of 2024, you see we hit our head right here, and right now we're running in some resistance. We're back above the bull market support bands. The 20 moving average is crossing over the 250 moving average, so this is definitely bullish. And you see we came back above the bull market support band, got squeezed below this moving average, and then bounced off it, and right now at this resistance level. The next major level of resistance to pay attention to is the next level up. If we break above this, that's the $71,000 threshold. Looking back into the left of the chart, if we get back above this comfortably, we're going to be off to the races. Banana 3 stocks is also showing you that we bend this, looks like a symmetrical wedge pattern. You come into this in a bullish fashion, you trade sideways, establish your pattern, and now the breakout is commencing. Also look at the MACD below. We're getting a bullish cross, flipping from red to green, and also an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the RSI. This level breaks. This is a technical target to get back up into that overbought territory. Definitely bullish for Bitcoin. He's targeting the $80,000 threshold. Another update from TA Trader Allen. Look at the repeating symmetry of each cycle. Going back to 2012, you see we had this breakout. We come down through this wedge pattern. Once we break out of this pattern, it's off to the races every single time. Come out of this pattern, off to the races every single time. Come out of this pattern, off to the races. And when we do this again, where are we going? He has this up over $300,000. Is this what could be in the cards? And then the fear and greed index, people are getting greedy. The price right now is still above 68,000. Will we have to reset this before we break through the next major level of resistance? And then Stock Money Lizards is also showing more bullishness. Look at this pattern here. You got the crossover from the MACD weekly, and then what happens? You get a 160% move to the upside, and we're getting this crossover once again on the weekly charts. So what if we went up 160% from where we are right now again? Where would that take us up to? Well, let's pull out our chart and let's take a measure move from the current price action and go up 160%. That's going to be a massive move to the upside. 160% would take us up to roughly around $177,000 threshold. So definitely a major price target if this repeats again. We're not saying that's the case, but you have to be aware of what happened last time. Tech Dev is also weighing in about this 5th and final leg. He's saying that this leg could be a tougher read than you think. What does he mean by this? Well, he's comparing it here. Look on the 2-month chart. You got leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, and then leg 5. Well, if history repeats, 1, 2, 3, 4. If 5 goes up to that another target, that's a $3 million target. In MicroStrategy news, look at this. NASDAQ 100 tracking. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy is number 76, coming in at $41.9 billion. So as of this analysis, present day, MicroStrategy would make the cut. When will the inclusion happen? Let's hear the latest from Michael Saylor really quick.
I didn't answer your last question, which is, key man risk. What if I go away? And I thought about it, and and what I would just say is, first of all, I don't have any heirs, but a nonprofit foundation, which will morph in being a public charity. So when I'm gone, my stock, my shares, my assets flow into a public charity whose mission is to support Bitcoin and the adoption of Bitcoin forever. And so you don't have to worry about MicroStrategy changing direction. You don't have to worry about, the truth is, I'm probably better for Bitcoin gone than here, dead than alive. As long as if you're dead, you can't, what was the word? Murder? Was it slay your heroes? Slay your heroes. So, once I'm gone, I'm not going to be talking, so I can't give a bad tweet, I suppose. And MicroStrategy will just go on with the MicroStrategy. And the MicroStrategy is simple. It's raise capital from the institutions that have capital, buy Bitcoin, hold the Bitcoin forever, don't lose the Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin.
So there you have it from Michael Saylor. We'll talk about MicroStrategy right now, looking at the Elliott wave analysis. We've had this wave 1, wave 2. We believe we're in wave 3. You see, we could come up past this 1.618. $300 is that technical target. And if we get up to there, we could get that 4th leg pullback before that 5th leg run up. Will this happen all before Q4 is over with, or will we trickle into 2025? Time will definitely tell. But you don't want to miss this from Jim Cramer. Let's hear the latest from Jim.
MSTR, MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy is a derivative of Bitcoin. I always tell people, don't buy the derivatives, buy the real. Either buy Bitcoin or buy Ethereum. Both those I'm fine with. You can do an ETF out of Vanguard if you want to do it that way.
Inverse Cramer rule in effect. He's telling people don't buy MicroStrategy. That is a buy. Where could we go up to? Jim Cramer says don't buy MicroStrategy. Whatever your targets are, raise them higher. Without further ado, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. You guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we appreciate each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Mr. 21 best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Mr. 2100.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.